Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Many are now available with plug-in hybrid powertrains, as well as the usual large-capacity diesels and V8s. There are even some electric cars here. Regardless of body style and method of propulsion, they need to offer outstanding comfort in the front and back seats, isolating ride and noise refinement, and a sumptuous interior. For many owners, these cars will also be status symbols above all. Number 1. BMW i7 and BMW 7 Series. If you need proof of how serious BMW is about staking its claim on luxury car glory, then consider the fact the i7 and its ICE-powered 7 Series sibling will only be available in leg-stretching, long-wheelbase guise. While the previous 6 generations of the brand's flagship saloons have placed as much emphasis on driver delight and pampering passengers, this all-new model is all about 5-star cosseting and cutting-edge tech. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. If you want your big Merc with a big battery pack instead of an engine, you need to look towards the Mercedes EQS, which is an entirely fresh take on the electric luxury car and shares next to nothing with its more traditional counterpart. Unlike the BMW 7 Series and i7 twins, there's very little wrong with the S-Class's range of petrol, diesel, and hybrid powertrains, though the lineup tends to shift with availability, but you usually get a choice between the S350D or S400 diesel, or an S500 petrol, which also gets mild hybrid assistance. The diesels are pleasingly real-world frugal and smooth, and the S400D has all the performance that a car of this brief would ever need, but the S500 offers an even quicker, and yet still suitable quiet and smooth 400 bp plus option should you want it. Number 3. BMW X. Number 3 on this list is a double whammy of convention defiance. Not only is the BMW X not a saloon, but it also doesn't have a combustion engine. It came just over a year before the BMW i7, but it is effectively that car, a few inches higher up in the air. It's perhaps marginally less opulent, but having a hatchback, it's also a bit more practical. Number 4. Range Rover. The latest 5th generation is a very long way from the mildly gentrified farm truck that was the original Range Rover. It is now a fully fledged luxury car, one that trades some of the other entries' on-road dynamics for unbelievable off-road ability. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz EQS. Mercedes-Benz is taking a rather different approach to its flagship EV saloon from its BMW rival. Where the BMW 7 Series and BMW i7 share a platform, the S-Class and the EQS are entirely different cars. Number 6. Audi A8 and Audi S8. The Audi A8 is one of the older cars on this list. The current generation was always a bit behind its peers for refinement, and although the A8's quality interior feels like it was built to outlast civilization itself, it lacks the sense of occasion of the latest BMW 7 Series or Range Rover. Number 7. Range Rover Sport. The Range Rover Sport shares much with its full-sized sibling, not least its outstanding mechanical refinement and luxury appeal. Where the Sport distinguishes itself is its capacity to control its considerable mass, to sharpen the precision of its responses, and to distinguish itself as something of a driver's car. While it is still an undemanding vehicle to drive, it is also tactile, and at least a little communicative. Number 8. BMW X7. The original X7 was no shrinking violet, but it's fair to say the latest car is even more imposing. Combining a similar twin horizontal headlight setup and vast grille with the car's existing barn door frontal area means this is a car you won't miss in your rear-view mirror. Inside, there's a lower dashboard complete with the brand's now familiar seamlessly curved instrument cluster and infotainment screen. While an improvement in material quality creates the air of luxury the old car just missed out on. Number 9. Audi Q8. Comfort and refinement are first class. The driving experience is light-feeling and filtered, with stable and secure handling being delivered like it might be on a less advanced four-wheel drive estate car. And the engine range is wide. You can have 6-cylinder petrol or diesel power, and there's a plug-in hybrid on the way. There are also the Audi SQ8 and RSQ8 performance models, which allow you to mix as much urgency into the Q8's driving experience as anyone could want. Number 10. Mercedes EQS SUV. That's not such a bad thing. The steering feel is surprisingly defined, and refinement is an area it scores exceptionally well in. There is virtually no road noise. Passengers will just have to put up with the tiniest trace of wind noise. And even then, that's mostly at motorway speed. Passengers will be able to feel potholes, much in the same way that you can kind of feel the Earth spinning on its axis if you really concentrate. The huge shape lends itself to a vast amount of interior space. The high-set second-row seating has legroom for days, and even with the third row up, there's a good amount of boot space. Well, that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.